Hi guys, welcome back to LifeAndRelationship.com. This is Teen
and Tween
Talk Relationship Skills. So my name is Praise
and my name is Holly,
and we're going to be talking about bullying. So let's get into it. Point number 1.
Understand why you are being bullied.
So you need to understand why you're being bullied. So there's a lot of people who tend to bully people. For example, we're going to have two characters in
Person 1.
No, let's have Delilah and Boris. So Boris
is
a bully, and then Delilah is the victim, or whatever you want to call it. Delilah is always getting bullied by Boris every single day. But the reason why Boris is bullying her is because in his last school, let's pretend he was in a primary school and went to a different secondary school, he was bullied. So he doesn't want to be bullied, so he bullies someone else to make sure that he protects himself from other people who could potentially bully him.
Well, is that the only way? Can you be jealous?
Well, yeah, you can also be jealous. For some people are just jealous of people because they feel like, oh, this person has this, or this person has a big sister, can always help her with all her work, and they're just jealous, and the anger goes towards that person. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why people bully people. Point number 2. So
cyberbullying and
abuse. So Holly, what's cyberbullying?
It's when you're getting bullied online.
So cyberbullying is basically when you get bullied online. So people bully people online because one of the reasons why people bully people online is because they feel like they can hide behind a screen and no one will know who it is. But because they don't want to get in trouble, or they're scared that, oh, this is going to happen, the police can get involved and stuff like that. So people like to, hide behind a screen. Right, so the people that are doing it feel, let's say I was to comment on Holly's post on Instagram or something. Holly posts a picture, she thinks she looks really nice in it, the background is good, she edited it, it looks nice, there's a nice filter and everything. She puts a nice caption, I don't know what she puts, roses of red, something, I don't know. So she puts a nice caption on it, and then when she posts it, she gets a lot of trolls coming saying, oh, she looks ugly, or she's too fat, for example.
And the result of that could be depression.
So because people like Addison Rae always get all this hate, because people who are famous, for example, let me use a different example.
Just say
Ellen from the Ellen show. Let's say she gets a lot of hate because of she is, I don't know, people just don't like her for some reason, don't like the way she talks, or that she's a comedian or whatever. So people just give her so much hate for no reason, and then she feels really depressed, she feels sad. That could lead to her, this is not going to happen, but I'm just using it as an example. People could send her death threats. I don't know if that happens or not, but it probably doesn't. But people can start sending people death threats. People might want to die because they don't like people are commenting on their post saying this. By the way, if that happens to you, I'm sure you can block the people that are doing that. And if you don't know how to, you can find out on Google or something. But
that's not a good thing to do, so don't do it.
So if you're a bully, don't bully anyone else, because that's a bad thing, and you could be potentially ending someone's life. So yeah, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, just don't do it, because it's very sad for the other people. You never know how they could feel. It might be you don't even know what happened to them, so they might even be depressed. Or
so basically, let's pretend they had something going on at home, and their parents had divorced or something. They're feeling really sad, depression. Then someone else comes to add to that depression. That's really bad. Point number 3. Speak to whoever's bullying you. So this basically means if I was to bully Holly, you would speak to me.
And I'll tell you to stop.
I
would report you.
Yeah. So she would tell me to stop, or she could report me. But if she didn't feel the need to report me, she could just She could just tell me to my face, please stop bullying me, I don't like it, this is how it's making me feel, blah blah blah. Tell them about how it makes you feel. Tell them about certain like times that they may have done something to hurt you. So then that's gonna make the other person feel like intimidated. Oh wow, you're speaking up to me, Holly. Sorry about how you feel. I'm gonna stop it now, because they feel scared of them telling the teacher, or them telling a parent, or them telling social services or something. Point number 4.
You should never be embarrassed to be bullied, and you should never keep it to yourself, because if you keep it to yourself, then you might have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and then like you can feel a bit more depressed. So do you have anything to say about that?
So basically, if you keep it to yourself, every time something happens in your life that's bad, you keep adding more pressure, more weight to yourself, and it's just not a good feeling. So
you should like tell someone, and then you will feel like more relaxed and relieved.
Yeah, like you don't like. There's a lot of people who keep everything to themselves. If you speak about it, if you tell someone that you trust about it, then like it's a lot of weight lifted off your shoulder. Now not someone else knows about it. They can give you advice. If you feel down, they're there to pick you up.
But remember, don't take the wrong advice.
Yeah, don't take the wrong advice. Basically, wrong advice, for example, is people might say, oh, don't tell anyone, because if you tell someone, then this is going to happen. Or kill yourself.
Don't tell your parents, don't tell the teacher. But you need to tell the teacher, you need to tell your parents.
Because they can help you solve it. It's just common sense.
That's wrong advice. But the good advice is advice to tell your teacher and stuff. But then
tell parents.
Also make them feel good about themselves and stuff, so they'll feel more like.
Yeah, so make them feel good about themselves. I mean, sorry, if there was someone that was being bullied and you were telling them to feel better about themselves, that's what you should do, because that's good, because then they'll feel better. Whereas telling them, oh, go and kill yourself, no one's going to like you if they find out that you're bullied or whatever, then that's just wrong advice. So don't follow that type of advice. Also, if you're embarrassed about being bullied, then
you can also contact
LifeAndRelationship.com. But if you are embarrassed about being bullied, then that's bad. You should not be embarrassed. Like, yeah, it's a bad thing, so people will think, if it's a bad thing, I should be embarrassed about it. No, don't be embarrassed, because if you're embarrassed, that means you're going to be scared, you're not going to tell anyone, because you don't want anyone to know. Meaning, don't be embarrassed. It happens to a lot of people. Just reach out to someone and let them be able to help you.
Yeah, reach out to someone and contact him, and like
contact Antonia, LifeAndRelationship.com, link in description. But anyway, that's point number 4. So
now, moving on to point number 5, you should
you are never the problem,
and do not think there's anything negative.
Because if anyone says, or if anyone tells you that you're the problem, again, going back to point number 4, that means that if
it's wrong and bad.
It's wrong advice, yeah. So that's basically wrong advice. No one can say, oh, you're the problem. No one can say, oh, you're the problem because of this. That's why you're being bullied. So you have to change this, you have to change that, you have to change that. Then you're going to be the perfect person. No one's going to bully you. You can't say that, because that's bad advice. Right.
So you should never be like, don't you dare think any negative thoughts, because that's a bad thing. Like, for example, if someone is telling you to do this, that's negative. So do not listen to it, and don't think about don't even go near that. Like, don't even think anything about that, because that is wrong.
So basically what she's saying is don't have any negative thoughts, because if you have negative thoughts, they could lead to you actually doing those thoughts. For example, you have there's a lot of people who do self-harm for some reason, and they go and like cut themselves, because I don't know why they cut themselves,
which is negative.
Yeah, that's negative. So if you start feeling like doing that, don't cut yourself. Go and talk to someone, because there's always someone like for example, Antonia from Life and Relationship. You can go to her website. This is Teen and Tween Talk, or you could call it Teen and Tween Relationship Skills. So yeah.
And
I think this is the end of the video. Is it? Well, it is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications on to get notified every time you upload a video. Which is
just gonna be honest, okay.
So don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications to get notified every time we upload a video. And remember, if
we
you
are
don't,
always here to help you.
and yeah, we are. We're always here to help you. And always remember that Life and Relationship, Teen and Tween Talk, or Tween and Teen Relationship Skills is always here for you. You can go to www.lifeandrelationship.com to book like a consultation meeting. A consultation meeting with Antonia. So if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, then you've always got someone to talk to. You've got Antonia Joseph from LifeAndRelationship.com. So I think this is the end of the video. We'll see you next time. Bye.